What's up, Vibe Tribe? It's me, Salia Marie 1243. I don't have my wand. Your fairy tarot sister. Hi, if you're new, welcome. If you're an OG, welcome back. We are doing things a little different today. We're gonna do a little reading, but it's not gonna be a pick a card. We're going to just get a message from spirit. It's going to be a general message, whatever it is that we need to kind of know right now. So whenever this video finds you is exactly when it's supposed to. But I want you guys to take a look at this because I'm at the beach. It is a beautiful, beautiful night at the beach. I just saw the number 44, so you guys might be seeing 44 for yourself, possibly 444. Okay, look at that beautiful sun setting. Okay, so yeah, we're not picking. This is just gonna be a general message for everybody. It's golden hour. Are you kidding? Golden hour. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pull some cards, and we will get into the reading, which will be a message for you. What do we need to know? Go ahead, take a deep breath, set some intentions, ask your guides to bring through any messages that you need in this time. Might not be what you want, but it'll be what you need. Always, always, always. Okay, let's see. Ancestors, angels, spirit guides for the collective who is watching this timeless read. What do we need to know? I'm seeing glass actually sticking out. And you guys know anything that happens during a reading is supposed to happen. I just found this piece of glass. That might be like a warning a little bit. Okay, but let's see. We have the 6 of Wands that fell out, and I will show you guys the cards in just a minute. The 6 of Wands. Hopefully you guys can hear the waves, the shore coming up in the background. Okay. Spirit. Ooh. Okay. And I'm gonna pull like 2 more. Oh, beautiful. Yes. Okay. All right. Let me show y'all. Look, here's my setup. That's my stand for today. But here we go. So we have the 6 of Wands here. We have the 4 of Swords, the Page of Coins reversed, the World reversed. Then in this second row, we have the King of Swords reversed, the Justice card, and the Wheel of freaking Fortune, baby. So let's just take a look at this too real quick. Oh, so beautiful. So again, I hope you guys can hear the waves in the background. Take a deep breath and let's get into this reading. So what I'm seeing for you, it feels like there has been possibly some kind of loss lately. There has been something where you feel like you might have failed at it. You feel like you might not have done the best job. It feels just, this energy feels like you might just be really down about something in particular. It does feel like one event, but it definitely could be multiple things, or just like an overall kind of feeling that you're feeling right now. It seems to me like you are looking for some peace, possibly, though. The 4 of Swords is all about finding peace and relaxation, taking a rest, and you might be in like desperate need of that, or you might be feeling even like a little bit almost lazy and not really wanting to do much because you're not motivated by, you know, whatever loss or things just not quite going your way. We also have the Page of Coins here reversed, so this tells me that there could have been some kind of false start in possibly like a business or some kind of endeavor that really meant a lot to you, that was supposed to bring a lot of stability, okay? For some reason, school is coming up, so maybe some of you guys missed a deadline for school or something like that, and it really just kind of has you feeling like hard on yourself. Like, there's just a lot of energy of you possibly feeling like maybe you let yourself down or you let your family down, and just feeling of incompleteness, right? That's what we get with the World being reversed, where something was supposed to be completed and it wasn't. And I just feel this energy of a little bit of sorrow, a little bit of, you know, possibly confusion, not really sure of what to do, where to go. But one thing that I am seeing here with the King of Swords reversed, it really does feel like Spirit doesn't want you to beat yourself up, right? Like, stop beating yourself up, because whatever mishap this is, like whatever feels like it didn't work out, one thing that we talk about a lot, and we talk about this on like TikTok live a lot too, so maybe this will be familiar to you, and if not, you definitely need to join us, because we're always dropping gems. Spirit is always giving us gems. The link to everything will be in the description, but it really just feels to me like Spirit is telling you that there are no such thing as failures, not in the long haul, not in the end of things, right? We might go through situations where we didn't do the best we could have done. We didn't, maybe we upset ourselves or disappointed ourselves or other people, but in the end, like, you shouldn't be beating yourself up over it, or feel like, especially after it's done, right? After the situation is done, you can't like continue to kind of hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself accountable, but just don't beat yourself up about it. We definitely need to be able to just kind of like release, especially mental. Like, it feels like you're really just like racking your brain about this a little bit, and Spirit is like, you don't have to do all of that. Like, I feel like whatever situation this is that maybe didn't work out, like, it's not doing you any favors to just kind of beat yourself up about it, okay? Whatever has happened actually happened for the best good, okay? This is the Justice card. This is about things coming to an equilibrium, things turning out fairly, karma. So there might have been a little bit of karma that either you received or somebody else received. And this situation could be about somebody that you know, or it could be about a situation having to do with you. But overall, it just really feels like justice will prevail here. It's upright. It's very, like, majestic. Look at the card, right? It's super, I just heard you still won. So even if there's some kind of opportunity, like, you feel like you might have lost, you feel like maybe somebody got away, an opportunity lost, you might have lost a job, or you might have lost somebody really close to you, in which case, my condolences. But it really just feels like Spirit is saying this wasn't a loss, this is just an opportunity for something else, and you're really needing to get your mind in the right place to be able to receive whatever is coming next, to be able to receive the swift and positive changes that come with the Wheel of Fortune, right? Don't bury your fortune. You see how the sand is like trying to cover the wheel? Okay, no. We're needing to kind of just, I just heard, what is that song? Dust yourself off and try again. Okay, so if there's been something that didn't really work out, Spirit is like, okay, well, back to the drawing board. And I know that can be a very daunting type of like message, like, okay, well, now I have to start all over again. But like, that's exactly the mindset that Spirit does not want you to be in, right? Like, I just heard, I can't remember what song it is, but it's I Spy, I think. And at the beginning, he's like, look at life. And like, Spirit wants me to show you this. Just take it in for a second. Like, take a pause. And it's almost like, with the King of Swords being reversed, it's almost just like, stop taking everything so seriously. Like, of course, we have our life, and we have goals, and we have things that we need to do, but all in all, we know that everything is going to work out for our best and highest good. No matter what mistakes we make in our life, no matter what wrong has happened to us, people we've hurt or people who've hurt us, like, it's all meant to be a learning experience. It's all something that in the end really does turn out for our greatest good, whether we understand that in the moment or not. And Spirit is saying it's not for you to necessarily understand either, is what I'm getting from this card. There's so much emphasis on this card. It's not really meant for you to necessarily understand. Okay, it's just a matter of you understanding that, or not understanding. Hello, we just said we don't need to understand. It's just a matter of you trusting that everything is going to work out for the best and the greatest no matter what, and to open yourself up to that idea so that you can really lean into this positive energy, because the positive energy is going to be there whether you want it or not, whether you're ready to receive it or not. But wouldn't you like to be there to receive it? You know, wouldn't you like to be there to get that energy for yourself? I'm gonna put that there. I just feel like that needs to go there. So, really just the next time you're feeling stressed, or the next time you kind of feel like there's a failure, even if that's now, right? Like, just kind of sit with yourself and think about how far you've come in life, you know, how many different people you have made along the way. If some of the mistakes that you have made hadn't been made, how different would your life have been, right? There might have been people that you didn't meet. There might have been places that you never went. There might have been experiences that you never had, all because of the different situations. There's a little crab over here. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. Let's see. You guys see this little crab? Look at him blending into his environment. Hey, oops. Crabby. You guys see him? Oh, there he is. He's moving. Do you see him? He's so cute. The camera's kind of weird. Okay, let me see. I kind of want to throw something at him, but I don't at the same time. Oh, okay. Not me. Okay. It's my aim being off. Where did he even go? Oh, over. Not me not being able to see him. There he is. Oh. There he is. And I actually really like that this crab is here, because there's actually a card in one of the decks that I'm going to use in a second that talks about the crab as like a spirit animal kind of thing, and where it's basically saying the crab as a spirit animal allows you to just move in whatever direction you need to move in to accomplish your goals. And that's really what the message is here anyways, is like, be flexible, right? Maybe things didn't work out exactly how you wanted them to, but in the end it's going to work out exactly how it needs to. And at some point you will not even be worried about this thing. You'll be on to the next thing, or hopefully just learning how to observe what comes through, observe what's kind of happening in your life, and just be able to release it, being able to surrender. 444 is popping up to me again, so that's really just like a strong confirmation for somebody possibly. If you've been seeing 444, that's really what your spirit guides, I think, have been trying to get across to you. And even as we're sitting here kind of looking at all of the clouds, one thing that a mentor of mine has been telling me lately that's really kind of stuck with me in a lot of different areas of my life is what we do when we meditate, right? When we meditate, a lot of us are kind of doing it in a way where we're wanting to shut down our brain. And that makes sense with that message that we got about peace earlier. We're wanting to find the sense of peace almost by shutting down our brain, but Spirit doesn't want us to shut down our brain. That's not the point of meditation. The point of meditation, especially mindfulness meditation, is just that, to be mindful. And the reason I brought this up in the first place is because my mentor was talking about meditation and how when you have those random thoughts that pop up, right? Like, oh, did I take the chicken out of the freezer? Did my kids eat today? Did I lock the front door when I left the house? Those types of things that pop up in meditation. Like, you just need to watch those things roll in like the clouds. And I was thinking about this in my own meditation today. I was even meditating on clouds themselves. And I was just thinking about the way that clouds kind of... Okay, this might get like... Hopefully this isn't too long-winded, and hopefully you guys are resonating with this message. It kind of feels like we're on TikTok live, but I don't know, Spirit just called me to do this kind of reading today. Hopefully it resonates. If it resonates, let me know in the comments, please. And if you guys would like more videos like this or at the beach, please let me know that too. Make sure you like and turn on post notifications. I've gotten back to posting every week, but the day isn't always consistent, so post notifications will help, right? Okay, homegirl, you better. Anyways, so I was thinking about meditation. I was thinking about clouds, and when I was little, I used to always want to like sit on the clouds. Like, for some reason, that's always been like a dream of mine. That's always been a thing where I've wanted to like just sit on the clouds or lay in the clouds, because it seems so peaceful. It seems so it seems so peaceful. It seems so like just beautiful, like a big fluffy white cloud. Has anybody else had that where you just want to like sit on a fluffy cloud? I get that all the time, and I used to all the time when I was little. But what I noticed, I had this kind of like channeling moment during my meditation where I was grabbing for the clouds, and like I noticed that it was mist, and that it wasn't something that was actually like, it's tangible, but it's clouds, even though they look like something from where we are, like they're really just particles of mist. And I guess that I kind of took that as a message of like surrender, and that nothing really lasts forever, and sometimes we can just appreciate things for what they are instead of wanting to like grab them or obtain them, and really having to, having to have them, or having to have this tangible piece of them, you know what I'm saying? So it really just, it's like time is fleeting. And so just like the clouds, we know that these clouds, they're going to change and they're going to morph, and they're never going to be the same exact clouds as they were just 2 seconds ago. Even just looking at this, if we do like a time lapse, if you go down to your thing and you kind of like scroll through, you're going to see how much these clouds have moved just in this time that we've been sitting here. And it's like, you can't be sad about that, because you know that the clouds will be back. You know that the clouds will be back. They have to do what they have to do. They're moving according to their own time and their own pace. And that could even be a message for you if you feel kind of pressured by the world and what it is that you're supposed to be doing versus everybody else, or what people want you to do. Like, everybody's their own cloud, and we all kind of morph and change, and it might not be exactly the cloud that maybe our parents or our friends or society wants us to be, but in the end, it's really like we're all our own thing. And the number 17 just popped up. 17s are a lot of times for me about being on the right track. It's a confirmation number for me. So if you've kind of started to change your mindset just by listening to this, I feel like Spirit really wants you to know that like you're on the right path, no matter what it is that you do, no matter where you are, no matter what mistakes you feel like you've made. Okay, so I'm gonna pull an oracle card. Okay, so here we go. That sun set super, super fast, and I almost take that as another message. You guys know me and my metaphors. If you don't, you can come find out on TikTok Live. Even just with the sun setting so fast, it's like we get to observe it for a moment, and it's beautiful, and it takes our breath away. I almost feel like crying. So that might be some of your guys' energy. If you're crying right now, or if you're feeling a little like solemn and somber, I'm definitely right there with you. But more what it feels like to me, or the energy to shift it into, if it's not, is like just this immense sense of gratitude, really. And I know that's kind of hippy dippy woo woo, but that's really something that I have been kind of thinking about and really wanting to focus on over the past maybe year, is really just giving gratitude for the small moments. It's my ears ringing for me. Gratitude for the small moments, and we have 2 cards out. Gratitude for the small moments that really kind of take our breath away, and not holding on to them so tight like we will never experience them again, because there are so many beautiful moments that we'll have in the future, and if we're holding on too tight to one, we might miss the other, So messages we have: leaping through the air, number 45, and this is my Oceans, Whisper of the Oceans oracle, which I felt was appropriate since we're by the beach. Okay, and then we also have this card, which is gentle moderation. So number 42 and number 45. Okay, so a 9 and is that a 9? Baby, I don't know what numbers. Oh, 9 and 4, 5, 6. Yes, I counted. Okay, 6. Anyways, leaping through the air, it says a plan that you made is on track. If you are waiting for something, get to work. Stop putting off ideas or projects you are considering. So it could be that you're feeling stuck, you might have hit a speed bump, or whatever Spirit's telling you, you're still on the right track. okay? A plan you made is on track. It's really just about your mindset. Like, mindset is something that Spirit is stressing so much. Like, change your perspective and it will change everything, right? A different perspective on a situation or just on life in general is going to help us so much throughout life and be able to appreciate it on this whole other level. And then if you are postponing because you're so caught up in trying to grab the clouds, trying to feel the clouds when there's something that's meant to just keep going, like, keep going, just keep going. Stop putting things off. We also have gentle moderation. This will be the last card. You can hear people on the beach. They're cheering for you. Your spirit guides are cheering for you, okay? They're like, keep going, okay? It says take your time. Pressure from others or yourself can be released by renegotiating what you're trying to accomplish. And it feels like these are almost like messages that kind of bump heads or like don't really make sense together because they almost seem contradicting. But at the same time, I see this as just like, do what you need to do, but also don't rush yourself. Balance. It's a message of balance. It's a message of peace. Peace keeps coming to mind. Peace is really, really something that's showing up. And more fours. I keep seeing fours. So if you've been seeing fours everywhere, this is a strong confirmation that this is what it's about. Being gentle with yourself, being kind to yourself, speaking kind words and thoughts into your life and the life of others, right? I just saw twos, so that's what that's about. So I really hope that this message has resonated with you. Please leave a comment if it has. Share it with somebody who might also need it if you feel called to do so. And let me know if these videos outside at the beach, if you like them, if you want to do them again. And I will talk to you guys later.